It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to the 24th COMESA Summit of Heads of State and Government here in Nairobi, a forum that allows us to reflect on the milestones achieved and chart the way forward for our organization, the COMESA, the Common Market for East and Southern Africa. The 24th Summit of Heads of State and Government underscores Kenya's strong commitment to regional integration. It also advances our National Development Blueprint Vision 2030, which envisions transforming Kenya into a middle-income country through regional integration and cross-border cooperation. The nature of the 21st century globalization has strengthened the case for regional integration as a pathway to sustainable economic growth. Across the world, nations are uniting in regional blocs to expand opportunities, share risks, and maximize collective development. In Africa, there is a growing sense that by merging our economies and pooling our capacities, endowments, and energies, we can overcome the daunting challenges that hinder the continent's transformation.
We have good understanding that digital transformation is a very important means to emergence, and we are reclaiming this in Comoros. So with the arrival of the submarine cable, we have succeeded in Comoros to reduce the fragmentation, the digital fragmentation, and we're going to continue to work in this direction to improve and have the 4G network in the coming days. So we have as well developed solutions for mobile payments that are linked to banks and telecommunications operators, and this has improved financial inclusion, especially for those in the rural areas and for youth and women. We are experimenting as well with platforms for teaching, online teaching, and encourage the youth and startups to create solutions, local solutions, adapted to our reality and context. Ladies and gentlemen, beyond this modest experience of my country, Comoros, allow me to also give an example of some points, important points. And I think it's very, very necessary to connect our countries amongst themselves through reliable networks that are secure, so that we also reduce the cost of internet that is going to favor innovation and strengthen our sovereignty in as far as these digital platforms are concerned. And we should be able to promote local innovation as well as ensure that our continents have the possibility of allowing young people to invent solutions in fintech and digital health and artificial intelligence, among others, underline this digitization of strategic sectors while ensuring that this digitization is supporting the transformation of value chains in agriculture, energy, and trade. And that is what is going to help us improve trade and materialize things that are happening at the customs and accelerate the AFCTA. So through health, we're going to reduce inequalities and provide different services to our dear population. Ladies and gentlemen, it is clear that stability of countries and digital transformation cannot succeed without this digital aspect. And I'd like to therefore express the support of my country to initiatives of COMESA in favor for peace and mediation and prevention of conflicts. I believe that we should be able to integrate cybersecurity as a very essential dimension for peace and sovereignty, because there is also what you may call cyber war, and we should be able to prepare collectively to deal with it when this comes up. And I also like to say that in this summit, we should be able to adopt concrete recommendations that are going to accelerate regional integration so that we can ensure that COMESA becomes a model for integration in Africa.
This summit marks an important milestone in Zimbabwe's participation in the affairs of our regional community. Zimbabwe is committed to the ideals of regional integration, trade liberalization, and collective self-reliance that underpin this organization. COMESA continues to be a relevant and a vital platform for fostering multifaceted cooperation, the pooling of resources, harmonization of policies, and promotion of intra-regional trade and investment. Zimbabwe acknowledges the tangible benefits derived from COMESA membership. Our businesses continue to access a wider regional market, while thousands of small-scale traders, especially our women and youth, benefit from simplified trade regimes that easy cross-border commerce. COMESA's support has seen stronger value chains, accelerated industrialization, and improved infrastructure connectivity. To fully unlock COMESA's potential, non-tariff barriers, infrastructure gaps, and policy misalignments must be addressed. There is need to redouble our efforts as we implement more key initiatives such as the COMESA EAC SADC tripartite free trade area and African Continental Free Trade Area AFCFTA. Your Excellencies, Zimbabwe is on a journey of economic transformation and modernization. My government is implementing comprehensive reforms to improve the business environment in our country, enhance empowerment, productivity, and attract investment. Industrialization, digital transformation, and climate-resilient agriculture are among our top priority areas, all of which align with COMESA's medium-term strategic plan. We also reaffirm our commitment to peace, to security, and good governance, which are essential ingredients for sustainable development and regional integration.
Heads of state, head of government, ladies and gentlemen. History, what has been changing from back then, we know that sometimes those ones who are strong, they take decisions on the other. But we are working so that we succeed together. I take this opportunity to call upon all member country governments to be concerned by the question of peace and security of their neighbor. It's when we have good neighborhoods that together we can have bigger projects and dream of a region and Africa without borders. Before I finish, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to reiterate my gratitude to every one of you for the support that you have given me during the past year. Thanks very much for your support. Thanks to that, I was able to participate in all these efforts so that we show the contribution of COMESA in international fora. Very specifically, I'd like to thank you, heads of state, heads of government, for the pieces of advice that you have given to the ministers that has given good leadership and stewardship. Sectorial technical committees, the Secretariat, thanks very much. You have worked diligently to have these achievements. I'm going to give the presidency of the conference. I want to thank His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto, who is the head of state of Kenya, who is going to take the chairmanship of our organization. Dear brother, Dr. William Ruto, you can count on my support, total support, and that of my government. Under your leadership, I'm assured that the vision of COMESA, being an integrated and a competitive COMESA, this is going to improve the lives of our populations so that we have a REC which is going to be prosperous.
This year's focus on digital solutions for stronger, more inclusive regional economies could not be more relevant. Digital transformation offers a unique chance to rewrite Africa's economic story. It is about building digital public infrastructure that allows people to prove who they are, make payments securely, access service easily, and connect across borders. In Ethiopia, we are putting this vision into practice through Digital Ethiopia 2030, our national blueprint for inclusive digital transformation. We have digitalized hundreds of public services, making them accessible without barriers or bureaucracy. We have a digital ID program that serves more than 25 million people, laying the ground for trust and efficiency in both government and businesses. Our digital payment ecosystem processed billions of transactions last year. And through our AI Institute and National Coding Program, over 2.2 million young Ethiopians have been trained and certified to become the creator and innovators of tomorrow. From this experience, we have learned a simple truth. When Africa invests in talent and in digital foundations, it can compete globally on its own terms. Our next step must be to connect these national efforts regionally. Imagine a COMESA region where ID, payments, and data flows seamlessly, where trade is frictionless, trust is digital, and innovation knows no borders. That's what regional digital public infrastructure can unlock. We stand ready to work with our neighbors to make this vision real, turning digital potential into regional power and inclusion into shared prosperity. The future will reward those who build it. Let us begin here with clarity, courage, and connection. I thank you.
Egypt believes that regional integration is a great pillar towards sustainable development and is keen on participation in different programs and initiatives concerning infrastructure, energy, health, and digitization. Believing that working hand in hand is the way and is the route to take towards prosperity. And Egypt reiterates its commitment towards the AFCFTA as a strategic umbrella to raise the capacities and clusters of the economic regional areas in COMESA, and believes in all of the free trade agreements to be able to build a true AFCFTA and to be able to attract investment towards the African economy. In addition, we are keen on participating on all of the different projects and initiatives and to be able to leverage what Egypt has already reached from objectives, from different digital and strategic challenges to be able to serve all of the needs of the African continent. And Egypt is committed to actively work